Emily here with Mama Bear Reviews, and today I am doing the husband tag. So I brought my husband along. We're going to answer some questions so you guys can get to know us a little better. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, first question is, where and when did we first meet? So we actually met through a mutual friend, and we actually met online. Yeah, that's kind of
Through Skype.
Was it Skype or AIM?
Skype? On my 20th birthday.
Oh, that's right. So he's the memory of not an elephant. Do elephants remember everything? I don't know. Anyways, yes, so we met via online. You would think it was 2020, but it was not. 2010?
2009.
Was it 2009? That was 2000. Well, anyways. That is when we met. Where we met was, the internet. Where was our first date?
Red Robin and a movie.
I love their bottomless fries, and I was obsessed with them, and so he took me to Red Robin, and we got bottomless fries and went and saw a movie. This is definitely pre-2020. What was your first impression of me?
You were wearing a hood over your face, and all I could see was your eyes, so I knew I liked her, but the circumstances of our friendship then was different, but I knew I liked her.
It was. I would wear a hood on Skype or whatever it was, and so he was intrigued by what color my hair was.
Wasn't sure, all I saw was her eyes.
My first impression of you. I definitely thought you were like the bad boy. Like, he's from the Bay Area, he had his ears pierced, wore his hat back, like pretty much this, but with ears pierced, and like had this like mustache, and it just had this like bad boy vibe persona. I liked it. Camera died. Had to switch it up. Okay, we did first impression. When did you meet my family?
She tried to have me meet them several times, and I wasn't down for that when we were friends, because I liked her, and she didn't realize that yet.
I had no clue.
But I think I met your mom and your brother at your brother's football game.
Yeah.
His flag football game.
It was like 8th grade. It was a while. We had been friends for a while and kind of casually dating.
Yeah, I think it was.
I met your family before we were even a thing. Like, I met them when we were friends. Actually went clubbing with his sister before we were like official, and
before we hooked up, my mom wanted us to have kids.
yeah, she's like, if you're watching, you know it. Yeah, she pretty much told me, she's like, I want you to have my son's babies because I want grandchildren with your eye color. Funny story, neither one of our kids have my eye color. So she did not get her wish, but they're cute anyway, so. Yeah, I met his family way before he met mine. Okay, number 5. Who said I love you first?
I did. I yelled at her.
He did, we were fighting. And it was after a date.
No, it was on the way home from a movie, and you did something stupid, and it pissed me off.
Usually.
And she was driving me nuts, and she wouldn't get it. And then I yelled at her, and I said it, and then I yelled at her some more.
Yeah. In like a loving yelling way. He wasn't like attacking me. He was just like frustrated with me and venting. Okay. Sorry. No, I had no memory. My camera's giving us issues. Yes, he said it first. And then, I think did I yell it back at you?
No, you said it all softly, like I love you too. And I was like, good. And then we went and ate at Red Robin again.
It was our thing, guys. I'm going to tell you. Okay.
Or Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, and then we'd come home and watch Family Guy. That was like our thing. Okay, this is a weird question. What dressing do I always wear? I have no idea what that question means. What dressing do I always wear?
Dress.
Like,
you don't wear dresses.
I don't wear dresses. I don't know, that's weird. Okay, we're moving on. Weird habit of each other. It's a weird habit I have. that's appropriate to share? I'm trying to think.
Her nervous tick when she's watching something. She'll pick her fingers.
I do. I said like pick the skin or like pick at my nails. I feel like that's common. No? Maybe not. A weird habit you do.
Talk to myself.
Everyone does that, especially this year. A weird habit. I don't know. I can't think of one. The way you eat cereal drives me crazy. That could be a weird habit. It's not really weird, it's more annoying. Crunches. Like eating screws and nails. And
I don't have a weird habit.
Okay. How long have we been together? We kind of answer this. 10 years, almost 11 together, and then 6 years married. 7 in July. That's crazy. What was our first road trip? Disneyland?
Probably. I wouldn't count Tahoe.
No, because that's like an hour. That's not like a road trip.
And I would do that like daily.
Yeah. Yeah. I say Disneyland.
If you want to say longer than an hour, it would be San Francisco, because that's an hour and a half to 2 hours away.
True. I'm thinking like nowhere
No, it
local.
was Disneyland or San Diego.
Disneyland was our first Disneyland one. Because you were already in San Diego. I just met you down there with your family. I did a road trip with his entire family before I did a road trip with him. What was our first road trip? Was our first Disneyland trip the one that we got pulled over because they thought we were someone else, or was that a different time we went to Disneyland?
No, that was Disneyland.
Story time. We got pulled over at 5 a.m.
No, was that San Diego?
No, that was Disneyland. That was for sure Disneyland, but
Might have been Disneyland.
we got up super early to go to Disneyland because we love Disneyland. And we got pulled over at 5 a.m. Like just had got on the freeway from his house, and yeah, we got pulled over because they thought we looked like some fugitives that stole something, and we looked nothing like it. It was the same car, so they pulled us over, and then kind of looked at him and was like, "Nope, you are not who we're looking for." Little tidbit. Okay. First thing you noticed about me.
Your eyes. She had her face covered.
Let's see. The first thing I noticed about you.
A mustache?
He had a really thick, like, thick mustache, guys. Probably like the way you wore your hat. Cause like all the guys I went to high school with like didn't really wear hats or didn't wear them like that.
You didn't
Probably.
go to school with guys.
Well, okay, I did not go to school with guys. I went to an all-girls school, but the brother school to us. What pisses you off? We don't have that much time. I think it's just in general, not like about me, because I don't want to hear that one.
Oh, I got a bunch.
There's a lot of things. He's a very easily aggravated person.
Gotta find my chi all the time.
Alright, well just, what pisses me off? That's a long list too. I feel like that's long for everybody. That's like a hard, like, oh, what pisses you off? Like,
If I'm eating next to her and we're watching something, if I'm eating next to her and we're not watching something, if I'm eating...
You know what it is though?
Next
He
to
gets
her.
this close and because he wants to cuddle. He's the biggest cuddler ever. He wants to like constantly cuddle, and he's eating it, and I can't hear it. Comment down below if you are the same way and you hate when people like just chew loudly next to you. It drives me nuts. Okay. I don't know if I want to ask this question. That's not nice. What am I not good at? That seems rude. Like, he's gonna say driving.
Yeah, I don't like the way you drive. Or how you get distracted.
Okay, well,
And
he
then...
has training, so.
Well, hold on, I'm not done with this.
Oh.
What are you not good at? You've gotten better at making eggs. I was actually surprised.
Well, I used to like
In the last
butcher eggs.
I haven't had a grilled cheese, but you would fuck those up. And then
Sure.
the way we make mashed potatoes is good now. I didn't like the way you made mashed potatoes. They were always soupy and bland.
Okay, well, while we're out of time.
That's
Jeez.
about it.
What are you not good at?
Time management.
Yes.
I got a 30-minute workout. It's probably gonna be a lot longer.
True story. Okay. What am I good at? Everything but he just what else he said. He's good at comforting. Like you're good at like comforting me when I'm like all pissed off or all wound up about something. Like you're good about just being like, go. Like the other day, like what was it, yesterday or the day before? I was just like super done. The kids were going bonkers. Like
That was yesterday.
nothing. Yeah, and it was just. He's like, go for a drive, crank up, have your music ready, crank it up all the way, and just go drive and blast your music, and you'll feel better. And I did. I did feel better.
As long as she didn't call me.
Yeah, I was like, don't call me because that ruins it. Anyways. Favorite feature about each other? The booty that he's growing. Body by Sam.
Your best feature?
Keep it PG.
I mean, you in general.
Oh.
Oh, I'm being serious.
I know. Everyone else will go on. My favorite feature about you.
The silverback gorilla chest.
So when we first started dating, it was the back of his hands. I was like, it's the weirdest thing to be obsessed with, but I was obsessed with the back of, like, remember? Anyways, I was obsessed with the back of his hands, and yeah, I don't know why. He has nice hands, I don't know. Anyways, and...
Hands, not fingers.
He has a palm that can slap a tree. Like, his palm is huge. Anyways, and you have very, like, soulful eyes. Like, you're really 50, even though you're only 31. Like, you just have very, like, soulful
I'm
eyes.
50.
Like,
Not that I'm like.
no, your soul is 50 years old. You
Not
have the
like
soul of an old man.
old soul.
You do have an old soul, that's why I said it's 50.
Classic.
80. You do have a very classic look. Like, stop frowning at everything I say nice.
Well, I don't know how to take that.
Just stare. Be nice. Not at that. Anyways, I like his hands and
Broad
eyes.
shoulders.
Oh, and his shoulders. He's very like broad back, silverback gorilla chest. I like that. Okay, moving on. What do we argue about the most?
If we're in the car, it's her driving.
Or my taste in music. That he's the one else.
Oh, God. Can't stand it. If you're driving.
But I don't really know, like, little stupid shit. Like,
Leaving the dishes in the sink.
like
And not
stupid.
rinsing out the cups.
Oh, yes, he gets mad.
Or
But like,
coffee or
stupid
kids.
stuff like that. Like, I don't really think we argue. Don't get me wrong. But it's nothing like, that's like one big constant thing.
What do you argue with me about?
Do I have, that's why I said this, what do we argue with? Are we
Yeah,
a
that's.
group
But I'm
effort?
just saying. I feel like I'm the voice on that one.
I agree with you.
Those are the things you argue with me about.
No, you are, it's what would we argue with together.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it was an individual. Like,
So
oh,
what
we
do
argue
we
about
argue
this.
about?
No, I argue about that. Like we argue about this right now.
It's just,
Where we're gonna get food.
it's a big one. Where we're gonna get food, that he doesn't listen. And he's a teaser. He teases.
When it comes to food.
No, not even that. Just in general, like you make fun
Oh yeah.
and you don't know when to stop. And so he like crosses that line. And any family watching will agree with
habitual
me.
line stepper.
He crosses that line all the time. Like it's funny, ha ha ha, and then there's whoop, and he just like goes too far with it. and then it's not funny anymore. Then we argue about it. That's what I would say. Do I have any weird obsessions? Crime shows.
God, yes.
Crime shows. I love like
Anything with
SVU, Criminal
children's
Minds.
crimes,
I love
sexual
SVU,
crimes.
Criminal Minds. I used to watch CSI with my mom when I was like younger.
The CSI was one thing, but I'm saying like
But yeah, SVU, he didn't know how I watched SVU. I don't now. I can't watch it now. I was pregnant with our first, I watched it because I didn't like associate. He associates. I didn't. I just kind of like tuned it out and was like, I need to get through this pregnancy.
you like Saw movies? The Saw
do.
franchise?
I do like
I
this.
don't like that. I'm not into torture porn.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay.
That's what it's called, I think.
All right. Well, whatever. Yes.
You
Your
like,
weird obsessions.
you like peppermint. That's kind of weird. Year round. She doesn't like hot coffee at all.
I don't. I only
Or
drink
tea.
ice.
Drives me nuts saying hot drinks.
Yeah, and I can eat ice cream in any weather. I could be in the middle of a blizzard. I'd be like, let's get some ice cream.
You like tie-dye.
I mean,
Hence the shirt.
I bought it because I thought it was like a white marble, but it's more of a like tie-dye marble print. Anyways, okay, I have a weird obsession. Your weird obsessions?
Where to begin?
Video games, guns,
Jimmy
workout
Kimmel.
equipment, workout equipment, shoes, but like tennis shoes, because he has tennis shoes for like going out, tennis shoes, and we'll have the same pair to work out in.
That's a recent thing.
Okay, still an obsession. Okay.
And hats.
Nicknames for
Used
each.
to.
Oh yeah, hats. I actually, for one of our anniversaries, birthday, something, I got a hat engraved because he was obsessed with hats so much that I was like, oh, we'll get one engraved that had it was our like official dating date.
The Facebook official date.
Yeah. Okay, nicknames for each other. I know yours right off the top of my head. Like what you would say for me.
You want me to say it or you say it?
Yeah, you say it.
Those are for me. And only for me.
I was gonna say 11. He used to call me 11 all the time, but not because of what's that? Stranger Things. He would say 11 because of the letter of the alphabet.
Which is?
Okay,
Alright.
and that was my middle name, so he would say 11.
Was or is?
Oh, because that is my middle name, and so he would say 11 or Millie. He has his whole family now. Actually, he says that.
Not a big fan of first names.
He gives a nickname to everybody, and so
I hate my name.
So he gives like even his younger siblings like, you know, one is like Woobs, but his real name's Joshua. So I like. I mean, I know the story behind it, but I'm just saying like
It's like
there's
Chloe's is Chloe.
yeah, but it used to be Sea Bear.
Yeah,
He
whatever.
used to call her Sea Bear, and like there's a whole. Anyways, nicknames are big in his family. So
Don't name your dogs or any animal human names.
no, they don't do that either. He doesn't
They're
do that.
animals.
So anyway, so he would say Millie because he didn't like Amelia. And so he would, now it's still to this day, his whole family plus it, like they all just say Millie instead of, like I have no real first name with them. Which is fine, I like it, it's cute. Nicknames for you. Well, besides Papa Bear to go with. I don't ever really call you by your first name anyways. It's
Ten
usually just
points.
babe, hey you.
Ninja's bird.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Oh, this one's gonna be hard, guys. I literally just said what we argue about, and this is the next question. What is my favorite restaurant? If it was back in the day, you could tell by some of our stories what my favorite restaurant was. It was Red Robin, but
Yeah.
now I don't really. I have a few, but
Her food changes, so she doesn't have any favorites.
it's really hard. It frustrates him beyond belief because people ask like, oh, well, what's her favorite color? And it's like, well, what month is it? It changes.
It used to be teal. It's apparently pink now. And white
Well, it's
marble.
like a blush
Like, that's a
pink,
color.
like
It's a
white
pattern.
marble. White marble is a color. Comment down below. Is white marble a color? Yes or no? Who do you agree with? It's a
Common
color.
sense. No.
Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't have a like favorite restaurant. I mean, it used to be Cling Jumpers
Till I got food poisoning.
till I got food poisoning. And
Probably
then,
alcohol poisoning. I blame you, Fee.
And then
You weren't there, but I still blame you.
I always blame Felix for everything. That's his friend from like high school. They've known each other for
That's right. ever.
So yeah, your favorite restaurant used to be Cling Jumpers till you got food poisoning, and then now that's hard.
House some more.
You'd rather, like I was gonna say, you'd rather stay home and cook at home. It used to be Jack's when he first.
No.
Yes.
No.
When we first had it, and I first introduced you to it, you always wanted Jack's.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
It's chicken.
I don't like chicken.
I know. What does that have to do with your favorite restaurant?
Why would I go somewhere that primarily sells chicken?
Oh, whatever. I don't know.
So no, not Jack's.
No, you don't really have one, to be honest. Not here.
No. Could have said
I
that.
ruined his favorite Mexican spot in San Francisco. So
Got food poisoning too. Story of my life.
they were serving rice out of plastic bags. I was
No
like,
one knew that. No one knew.
nobody knew that
No
until
one
I
knew
was
to bring
like,
that
why are they
to their
serving it out of plastic bags? He goes, why would you tell me that? It was like glass shattering. Alright, whatever.
Huckleberries. Be
Okay.
butter up.
Last question. Complete this sentence. You're my blank.
Neighborhood Papa Bear.
You're supposed to do it about me. Like, you're my...
Why? I'm not gonna say it. You don't believe it?
I knew he was going to go there. I knew he was going to say it. I knew he was going to say soulmate, and then it would be a whole other debacle. That's for a whole other video.
That's an argument.
That is actually a huge argument, is whether or not you believe in soulmates. But we'll leave that up to you to decide for yourselves. That's a whole other video. That could be literally a whole other topic.
If you don't believe in it, it's because you haven't met him yet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so you don't believe in it yet.
No, anyways.
Yay me. I might be replaced.
Anyways, you are my...
That's
Okay, we're completing the sentence now.
bad cop.
Yep, we're complete. You are my person. You are my protector, my best friend, my provider. You are my... Now you say you're my, and then you can fill in the blank.
My woman.
Okay, I think that's it. That's all the questions. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification button, and we'll see you guys